Hey guys, so welcome back to another video. As promised, this is going to be the video covering the Super Shred diet that promises 4 weeks of, pretty intense dieting, pretty normal working out to reach 20 pounds lighter than what you are right now. So I'm just going to give a quick overview of what the actual program is, and then I'm going to show you guys pretty much what I eat and what my results are for week 1. It's made by Dr. Ian Smith, and he was actually on the show The Doctors a while back when it first started, but he's no longer on that. I think he's traveling and doing book tours and such. But I found out about this book through Janelle B. Stewart here on YouTube. She's great. She does a lot of natural hair videos, but then she also has a channel pretty much of just vlogging her life and then about her healthy journey to losing all of the baby weight that she gained when she had her daughter. So when I heard about this book, at first I was kind of skeptic as usual, like, can you really lose that 20 pounds in 4 weeks? Is it healthy? Am I gonna have to cut out like all types of weird stuff like carbs or, eating in general? Is it gonna be full of a whole bunch of shakes? And to be honest, it's kind of a good medium. And I say that because you're not just gonna eat bread and burgers all day, but you're not gonna necessarily just drink protein shakes. What it promises is that if you follow the daily meal plan as it's timed out, like how he spaces it out, he pretty much gives you a sample, I guess you can say, time card that you can look at, and it pretty much tells you when to eat. Now, the reason that I like the program is because it's pretty much foolproof. If you just follow the directions, eat what he tells you to eat, when to eat, and work out for the amount of time that he tells you per day, I feel like it's pretty much going to work. And I'm saying that because I have finished a week so far. It was a hard week. I'm now in week 2 on day 4. And yeah, it's been a struggle. And it's really a struggle when you live with somebody else, like, a husband, a fiance, a friend, a roommate, and they're not dieting the way you are, and you have to watch them eating Oreos and whatever else that they want to eat, and you can't eat those things. Or maybe they're ready to eat their next meal, but your meal is not for another 2 hours. So the book really focuses on just discipline and following the meal plan and just really listening to what he is saying in the book. Just to kind of give you guys an example of what the meal plan consists of, I'm gonna just open up the book here. For example, here is what yesterday's meal looked like. So I woke up about 9:30 and I had to eat meal 1, and it shows you here, what meal 1 is and what you have to eat. So it says for meal 1, you're gonna choose 1 piece of fruit or half a cup of berries, and you're gonna eat either number 1, a 6-ounce container of low-fat or fat-free yogurt. Number 2, 1 egg white omelet made with 2 egg whites. You can have a cup of sugar-free cereal with low-fat, reduced fat, or fat-free milk, unsweetened soy, or almond milk. So you choose from one of those 3, but you also make sure to eat the fruit. I decided to have half a cup of berries. I pretty much love berries now. And what's crazy is we used to let fruit go bad all the time, and now it's like we can't keep fruit in here, which is great. I mean, there's never anything wrong with that, but I eat a lot of berries now. So I had raspberries and blueberries, had half a cup, and then I made myself the egg white omelet. I did throw like 3 pieces of spinach in there just to kind of give it a little bit more green. I don't think you can ever go wrong with having a little bit more green with your meal, but again, it's up to you guys. And that's what I had. I sprinkled a little bit of Flavor God on it. I love Flavor God. If you guys haven't heard of him, he is an independent, I guess you can say, spice master entrepreneur, and he made this business called Flavor God, and he makes seasonings, and they're so good. They're all natural. He uses pretty much no salt, and yeah, he'll ship it to your door for free, so you guys should check it out. It just makes food taste so much better. And in this program, you're allowed to use spices. There's no limit to spices. And yes, I do measure. I do use measuring cups. They'll become your best friend, because the whole point is to have portion control. Once I eat meal 1, with this week 2, your meals are staggered. I'm not gonna say a lot longer. They're just staggered in a different way. So you have meal 1, and then you have to wait an hour and a half, and then you have your first snack. So the first snack is going to be an item of 150 calories or less. Now you're probably wondering, what is that snack going to be? He has a list of snacks in the back of the book that pretty much says anything in this area you can eat. It is considered a 150 or 100 calorie snack. So as long as you follow those guidelines of what a snack is, you'll be fine. But it's just common sense that a snack is not going to be a handful of Doritos. It's not going to be, you know, chocolate syrup down your throat. You know, guys, it's just, I feel like it's common sense with that stuff. And you definitely don't want to overindulge. It's just supposed to be a snack. You eat snack 1, you wait an hour and a half. Then you have meal 2. And meal 2 for yesterday was either a protein shake, a fruit smoothie, or a cup of soup. And none of these options are supposed to exceed 200 calories or contain sugar. Now, yesterday, I want to say I was feeling pretty hungry, so I may have had a cup of soup. And that's the nice thing, is that if you kind of gauging how hungry you are based on the snack you ate or maybe the breakfast you had, you can say, okay, I'm hungrier than I thought. I'll have soup instead of a protein shake. I need more substance. So you're allowed to choose. You just don't want to stray away from your meal times and what he tells you to eat specifically. Once you choose your second meal, you're just gonna have one of the beverages that he tells you you're allowed to have. I normally have flavored water. Like, you can't go wrong. I have my water with meal. Today, my water bottle. Like right now, I'm just having normal water, just some smart water. I don't know why it's dripping. Jeez. So, like, why is it everywhere? What's going on? Oh, there you go. It totally like emptied out on the floor. That's nice. So yeah, I had smart water and I have a small lake in my office. Once you eat your meal 2, you are not going to eat again for like another 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours. And I know that's going to sound crazy, but that's the limit that he places on you eating. And at first, when you're first getting into the groove of this and learning how to eat, it's terrible. It seems like you're just starving, like you're never eating anything, but then your body eventually gets used to it. I kind of call it fasting in between my meals, because you literally do not eat anything else between that time. You don't grab a granola, you don't snack on anything, you just drink your water and just, I guess, do your workout or other things. Just don't focus on eating. Meal 3 comes up 3.5 hours later, and yesterday it was 1 cup of brown rice, 1 cup of cooked beans, and 1 serving of vegetables. And then you're allowed a beverage of some sort, lemonade, water, whatever. I had water. Then you have to wait another like 3.5 hours, and then you have snack 2, which can be 100 calories. Again, you can find it back in the book, and then you go to sleep. But you make sure to not sleep until 90 minutes between your meals. So if you eat at like 11, you're gonna try to push it through past midnight, because you don't want to sleep right after you eat. So for the most part, I know that's kind of confusing. It can be weird when you don't have the book, but it's, for the most part, it's easy to follow. When you're actually reading the book and you have all your food set out and you prep for the week, it's actually not so bad. I have also decided to write down some of my meals in my planner just to kind of make it easier for me. And I kind of started it the first week, and then the second week I've just kind of been on the go a lot more. I've been busy, so I've just been kind of flipping through my iPad, finding the meal really quick and making it. But I was writing down my meals. You see, like, I would have a turkey sandwich or whatever. I would just choose one of the options and write it down. It's nice because he gives you options, and that's the whole point. You're not just choosing from, you know, one sandwich and that's all you can have. If you're not in the mood for a sandwich, maybe you'll have a piece of fish. If you're not in the mood for fish, maybe you'll have a salad. He usually gives you about 3 or 4 choices when it comes to meals, when it comes to breakfast and lunch. For the most part, the meal plan's easy. It is strict, but it's mostly a mental thing, and once you get over it, the program is self-explanatory. Results: did I lose any weight? I did. Of course I did. If you follow it and you work out, you're gonna be fine. Now, I will say the first week, I did not see a ton of results, and I know why, and it's because I was having some issues, just having really bad cramps, not feeling well, and so I didn't work out as much as I wanted to. So for week 1, I only worked out for 2 days, and he normally recommends like 4 to 5 days of working out, which is reasonable if you're trying to lose weight. Because I knew that, I kind of just depended on eating really clean and following his eating plan very strictly, and just worked out whenever I was feeling up to it, which ended up being 2 days, like I said. So at the end of the first week, I ended up losing, I think, 3 pounds or 3.5 pounds. I'll try to show the before and after pictures of me on the scale as well, because he tells you to weigh yourself once a week. The reason he says that, and at first I did not believe him. It's like, why are you telling us we can't weigh ourselves? Come on, man, we're trying to like check our progress. But it makes sense. Have you ever like weighed yourself at 11 o'clock in the morning and you were like, let's say 160, and then you get to the middle of the day, you've had lunch, whatever, you get off of work, you come back home, maybe you finish a really intense, Zumba workout or something, and you get back on the scale just to check it again, and you're even heavier. You're like, what the heck? It hasn't been that long in the day, it's only been a couple hours, I just worked out and sweat a ton. What's going on? I don't have any extra clothes on. It's because our weight fluctuates all throughout the day, all throughout the week. It tells you to stay off the scale so that you're not constantly watching it and then being hard on yourself when you're seeing, a pound increment here or there or half a pound, so you just ignore the scale. And I did, and it worked, and I lost weight. So this goes to show that eating clean really is a big deal, and you can lose weight if you just stick to eating clean. Even if you're not ready to get into like intense workouts just yet, that's fine. Just keep eating clean until your body is ready, to get into running or cardio, kickboxing, or something else. You can't make the excuse of, I don't have a gym membership. You can make it work. If you can leave your house, go to a park or go for a walk. If you can't leave your house, move a chair out of the way and get to it, I am feeling smaller. My fiance is telling me that he thinks I'm smaller. Like when he hugs me, like I'm smaller around. My bras are kind of fitting differently. My sports bras are a little bit looser. So I think I'm getting smaller, you guys. And it's crazy because it's only been a week and a couple of days. It just shows if you follow instructions and you're really devoted and you have a goal in mind, you'll get there. And my goal, like I told you guys in the last video, is Valentine's Day. And I'm hoping that by then, I'm back to, I guess, the old Sheena, like what I used to look like when I first met Dustin, just down to a nice size, nice and small, back to a 2 or 4, and I'm gonna kind of, I guess, reward myself by buying myself a nice dress for his good friend's wedding, just a cute little dress that just fits my waist. I don't have to try to suck it in for any pictures. Feel good. I feel like my skin is clearing up so much. Like, I haven't been doing anything differently, and I just feel like it's just so much clearer, and people are saying, oh, you're glowing, and I haven't even done anything. So, hey guys, that's what the program looks like. I don't want to talk you guys to death, but if you have any questions, post them below. Let me know what I eat, the workouts that I've been trying out, all of that at the end of this video, so stay tuned. And I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys try it and hopefully, lose some weight, before the summer gets here, so you can be in that new body and be confident and feel good. So you guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and that's it. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so for more updated workouts and what I'm eating on a daily basis, make sure you are following me on Instagram at The Sheens, and on Twitter it's the same thing, just add an extra Z. Now, I'm just going to go through a few meals, what I eat on a daily basis. This is an average breakfast. Here is another one. He does allow oatmeal, but I had cream of wheat. And here is some plain cereal with my half cup of fruit on top. So I try to keep it pretty simple, as you can see. Here's a snack, just some crackers and hummus. And I found this turkey jerky at Smoothie King, and it's really good, and he has it in the meal plan. Here's a small salad, also a snack, with my Flavor God seasoning. And I'm just showing you guys, I really don't miss meals. Like, I always eat on time, so I had to take my turkey snack with me to go. And here is an average shopping night of what I buy. I try to not buy too much in advance, but I like to have things on hand when I'm ready to eat. This is an average dinner. It's just pasta with marinara sauce and a serving of veggies. This is just chicken. Everyone knows average chicken, and some green beans. The blender bottle will become your best friend. He has many mornings where you're allowed to have a protein shake, or you're allowed to have a fruit smoothie. As long as it is under 200 calories, it's in the plan. And I didn't show many lunches in this video, but on average, I usually have a large salad for lunch, which is usually one of the main options. This is a light, fat-free dressing. Just a bed of spinach, some carrots, and I believe some peppers. Just trying to keep it very simple. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Don't forget that the plan really does stress that you need to implement working out. Even if it's not your thing, just try to slowly get into it. I'm not an expert. I'm not a, personal trainer, but I do what I can to get my workouts in, and I usually have them last between 35 to 45 minutes to really get, my metabolism going and get that heart rate up. So if you guys have any questions, don't forget to put them below and let me know. I really hope you guys give it your all this year and lose all the weight that you hope to and stay inspired. Don't forget that everyone's fitness journey is different, and although I may look very small to some people, my average weight is something that I want to get back to and that I'm still working on. I hope your journey is awesome and you get to the size that you want to be. Thanks for watching, you guys, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye!